let's do this.
Videojuegos?
Okay.
Videojuegos?
Is that a taco?
It's video games.
Oh. Oh. Video game. Wouldn't it be Juegos de Video?
No.
Oh. So that's one thing they don't put the adjective after the main word.
What's just one word? For some reason.
Make up their own damn word. What are they stealing our word for? It's like the biblioteca. Why is it called biblioteca?
Because, you know, you have your bibliosaur.
Sounds like a dinosaur. It's a Bulbasaur and a dinosaur. Bibliosaur. What does it do? It reads the Bible nonstop. Ready? This is a good one.
Oh, really?
Masters. Welcome to SuperStarcraftBros.
Pinnacle.
I thought you were going to say it in Spanish. I don't know why. Alright guys, I'm Jay.
And I'm Iron Sparks.
And that's a lovely iron cross right there.
Thank you.
That's not your iron cross.
How
that's
do you know?
his.
What if that's me?
You don't use Terran.
What if I suddenly became a Terran player and got into Masters?
Got really
without
good?
telling you.
Well, I was playing Prison Architect the other day and you were playing Dota.
What
so I'm pretty sure you didn't do that.
What if I'm secretly running Dota so no one knows I'm playing StarCraft?
I don't think your computer is that strong to do that.
What if I have a second secret computer?
Where?
Oh, what's a secret?
Is it liquid cooled?
It's a secret to everyone.
Where is it?
But you know what isn't a secret?
Master level play.
We have a game.
Alright, it's on Polar Night, guys, which is fitting. Because it's cold as hell. And if you're in the South, the Midwest, the Middle, the North, New England, essentially anywhere that's not in the West, I'm sorry about the weather. I have a feeling that went through us in that way. Or did it come up through the Gulf? I have no time to watch the weather, so I don't know.
It might have went golfing before going.
It'd be kind of annoying if the storm had a bit of time to play 18 holes. Yeah. Alright, who's playing?
In our top position, we have our return Wildarms.
Those are for the guns that really don't shoot straight.
And his opponent, the Blue Zerg, Ashikaga.
Is that like Chicago if it was covered in ash?
It sounds more like a maybe Japanese.
Oh, sushi. Oh, ramen. Like legit ramen, like noodles and all the stuff. That'd be good.
Never had it.
It's really good.
Most I've gotten is
How have you
ramen.
not gone across the street from the university, went to teriyaki time, and gotten yourself a rebel combo of a caterpillar roll and some yamen? Some yamen, you know, some old people who used to work in the fields of England. Some ramen.
Well, you see,
spawning pool.
I don't normally
expansion.
Eat Oriental food.
One does not simply cross the street to get food. Alright, so let's see. We've got a basic wall-off that has trapped in a drone inside a Wildarms base. Drone ain't gonna go without a fight. It's gonna punch his way through that SCV's armor.
Wasn't Wildarms a Gundam? Was it?
You're thinking Heavy Arms. No.
Wasn't there another Arms?
Yeah, what was his name? Damn it, why did you bring that up? It's gonna bug the hell out. There was Tall Geese, and Death Scythe, and those were my favorites, so that's all I remember.
Wasn't Tall Geese the bad guy?
It was the white one.
There's 3 of them.
There's 5.
Oh, there's 5.
There's 5 main, and then there's the bad guy.
There's the Tall Geese 1, the Tall Geese 2, and the Tall Geese 3.
Oh yeah, it got cooler every time it upgraded.
Speaking of cooler, we have a Reaper.
Oh, we got a Reaper out. We do have the Extractor Steel from Ashikaga, and back for Ashikaga just because I don't think we haven't stared at the Berserk enough. We do have a hatchery established at the secondary. We do have drones, a couple lings in production. We got queens out because that spawning pool's done. I think this Reaper will be excellent scouting information. And
he scouts that he is dead.
No, this is Masters. See, if that was our Reaper, it would be dead. But this is his Reaper. As you can tell, it's still alive.
Speaking of still alive,
what's he doing? Like cycling it back and. That was good. That was cool. Alright, so we actually have the stall on the reactor because the drone went right through the hologram. And that drone also gets out alive. Damn.
You know, this Reaper's still alive.
Yeah, it is. Those Lings are ready to kill it, though.
And you know what isn't alive?
The Scouting Overlord.
Indubitably.
Is that really what that word means? Is undoubtedly? Is that really what that means?
I hope so. I say it a lot.
This word you're saying, I don't think it means what you're thinking.
I don't even know how to spell it.
I was looking it up going, do I just put indubitably? Like, what? Alright.
Here, take the wheel.
How is this Reaper still alive? Like, this is ridiculous. Alright, Reaper is checking out the expansion for Ashikaga, heading back over here to a potential 3rd/4th base for Ashikaga. Gonna move back in now just so those drugs go full speed and heal him up.
Speaking of drugs, it's too apparent to be doubted or unquestionable.
Oh, okay, so it is undoubtedly. Back at Wildarms base, we do have a defensive bunker set up here to prevent any type of run-bys, anything like that, and we do have the slow construction of a wall. Banshee's on the way because there was a starport finished for Wildarms, and he's got Cloak researching right now. Kind of interesting, he's going for the 1-1-1 build. He's got Hellions popping out of the factory now. This definitely could be interesting if his opponent does choose to go Roach, which is so common for all Zerg players at all levels. The Banshees would be a great way to help defend that, and also he could even do harassment with it because I don't see an Evo chamber down.
Yeah, it's going to be great harassment. There's only a limited number of queens out on the field right now, 3 to be exact. So really they're going to be able to do a lot of damage, barring that they are not spotted.
Yeah, but I mean, just looking at it, like, he's just getting his 3 other extractors up.
I'm sorry.
Stop trying to give everyone a seizure. He has his other 3 extractors finishing up right now. He hasn't had gas going. He's not going to have the resources really to defend against this besides queens. He's got Lair Tech on the way. He's got 1 Spore now in production. It does look like, yeah, I love the redirect for Wildarms. Unfortunately, the Banshee just flew right next to an Overlord. But it looks like he was going to cross back over the map and try and attack from the other side. He does spot that the 3rd is going up, and he's going to provide a little bit of harassment on it now, but it's not going to be able to take it down. But he's got reinforcements on the way.
Indubitably.
This word, I think you say it too much.
Indubitably.
Alright. 3rd hatch does finish. It has about 60% life on it. We do have a Baneling nest on the way.
Indeed. Well, the Banelings are good against the Marines and the Hellions.
Alright. Looks like the 3rd is going to go down. A couple of Marines and the Hellions, like Iron Sparks was saying, do pop up. We have a lot of Zerglings up here on the high ground near the ever-expanding creep for Ashikaga. And we have another Banshee moving in, so we're going to have some multi-direction attacks.
So now we have Banshee.
No, I don't. You don't. No, it's not Latin. It's Celtic.
Banshee.
Alright, Banshee's free nom-noms on these Lings, and
But you know, there is an Overseer out, so Cloak does them nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what else is going to be out?
Mutas. I love them Mutas.
It could be Mutas, or it could be
Haha, got you to say Mutas.
It could be Corruptors. Corruptors could be, you know, not bad.
The next StarCraft's animation for the weekend is going to be those. Hey, there used to be a Terran army down there.
Hey.
Hey. Well, the Marines and Hellions get taken out by the Zergling pack. The Banshees are doing a little bit of damage onto the Zergling pack, but they're being followed by an Overlord, which...
Speaking of Overlord...
Just chilling, you know, hanging out, watching those
chilling like a villain?
You see, we're truly not going to know who the villain is until someone starts raging.
Against the machine?
Man, talk about trying to get rid of unwanted guests. Just fly your Viking up their butt. It's like a doctor visit. Well, goodbye, Overlord.
What doctor do you go to?
Urologist.
They
are the ones who do that. Alright, Banshee's still taking out the Zerg pack, but it doesn't look like that's going to be too big of a deal, even though these are kind of lost future Banelings. I love that the creep spread is continuing for Ashikaga. I think this will be a great thing for him. It definitely gives him sight through the different avenues and corridors of the map. Looks like this Ling is going to be able to not stop this command center from landing. Oh, okay, I guess it did. Bunker's going down, and we got 8 mutas on the way, Iron Sparks. But hey, there's a Viking out.
Viking.
That wins, right?
There's Viking.
Hellfire missiles up in there. Just launch, target lock, all of them.
No, these are Lancer torpedoes.
You think you could put like a proton tip on those? Like a proton torpedo?
You know, if they could fire like they could in that cutscene, I think they'd be okay.
Oh my god, fire like that and then pull like a,
become a transformer?
A giant U-turn, go inverted, switch over, and then land. And I mean, I don't even think a human being could survive all the maneuvers they did in the cutscene that's at the beginning of Heart of the Swarm.
Sure
but, yeah.
You know, if Starscream can do it, so can he.
Starscream is the plane.
Exactly.
They're not.
You have to be one with your plane.
See, there's a guy. You see, he's got a helmet on.
Is it a guy?
Could be a girl. But I think they make all the girls fly the Medvacs and the Banshees, though.
Or are they?
They're very
Are they androids?
They're kind of discriminatory in the Terran army, if you've ever noticed. They kind of don't let women do much.
Well, they let them fly these.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they jumped out of the Medvac sometimes and actually helped. Muta's now engaging at the third for Wildarms. Get a couple hits off, but does see that there is missile turrets and Marines down there. Marines do have combat shield now, so they're going to be a little bit more durable than they are when they start off. And we do have a couple drop ships being loaded up.
But you know what the unfortunate thing about this is?
What?
Ashikaga knows everything going on.
He does? Oh! Hey! Those are purple. Oh well.
They're also not moving.
Yeah, well, they just got figured out.
But speaking of moving, we have movement.
Uh-oh. Mutas are going to go through the back door into Wildarms base. They are clumping up now. We have 6 additional Mutas on the way. Missile turrets, double missile turrets set up right there next to the natural expansion. Going to move those Mutas back over to their initial attack. They might be able to pick off some Widow Mines that are transitioning right now. Now, only one Muta was interested in that. Scan drops down for Wildarms to clean up the creep tumors on the ever-expanding creep that has hit about middle of the map.
And now we have an engagement with banelings blowing up and killing everything.
Ooh, yeah. About 2/3 of the army for Wildarms has been eliminated by banelings. The rest of the Marauders are going to get a couple shots off, but finally get taken down by the Zerglings. Medvacs are going, let's get the hell out of here.
And not but one survives.
Yep.
And even that one will die, because everyone dies at the end.
And a lot of Mutas engaging with stimmed Marines over here by the third. They do get mopped up, but we got more on the way, including more Lings and ever-increasing drone counts for our blue Zerg player. What's APM right now? I mean, this is Pinnacle level, so holy hell. We're looking at an average of 166. We have 230, 240-ish APM right now.
I could do that.
Yeah, if you spam the keys.
It's like type an essay while playing the game.
A lot of Overlords, unfortunately, on the front line, getting mowed down by the Marines.
Or is it fortunately that they're there?
I don't know. I mean,
if they weren't there, imagine how fast this army would have actually gotten to the base.
So they're floating bumpers.
Yes. I mean, and it gives these banelings times to morph.
Ooh. A lot of Marines are picked up, though, by the Medvacs. We have one sent out into the front to try and soak up the banelings.
Well, what he was doing, he was dropping one by one to
I like it. That's a great call. A lot of Lings have popped out of cocoons now. We got 20 more on the way. We have a Greater Spire coming. We have upgrades for the melee units. We might be seeing some Brood Lords. And,
well, we don't have a Greater Spire.
Is he just building another Spire?
Yeah.
Oh. Double upgrades?
Well, you want to expire into something...
Did we lose a Spire?
Here, Spire.
Hey, boy.
Maybe we missed a drop.
Oh, well.
But speaking of something we're not missing, it's this attack.
We do have Widow Mines up on the front line to provide some type of defense if they fall back. A little bit of panning out. I think we had a scan early on to get rid of some of the creep tumors. The third hatch does go down. The Mutas with an Overlord escort are kind of poking their head in, trying to do something. We got a bunch of banelings morphed in. And, if Ashikaga can get a good hit on this, it'll be good.
Or will it be great?
It'll be decent. Banelings do show themselves, and Wildarms does fall back. The Lings do pursue. We had a couple Baneling hits or explosions by the Widow Mines. Oof. Banelings do get a hit before anything is picked up. We have about 1 full medvac left. We got another 4 Marines. A lot of medvacs. The only thing I'm a little concerned about, like, I don't feel like there's enough units streaming in for Wildarms, except, I mean, he does have 8 Marines coming in. It's definitely powering up those Widow Mines. He's got more missile turrets on the way just in case some type of counter harassment attack comes from the Muta. Another Overlord goes down. I don't think I've ever seen this many Overlords die in a game.
But you know, he's only been supply blocked once.
Yeah, no, he's definitely stayed on top of his supply, which is good for him. We do have an attack on the Evo Chamber to try and get it done before the research is done. And is it gonna fall? No, it's not. So the Carapace upgrade is going to finish in 1 second. And it does finish. That was close, but hey, Ashikaga was able to protect his tech. And those Lings are going to just be a little bit more annoying. Except for that army, which looks a little bit more annoying.
Yeah, I think the one thing Wildarms is, well, among things, one thing he's done well is he's forced the Zerg player to stay put.
Oh yeah, he's definitely done a contain of that. He knocked out that 3rd base, which is going to be the base that has the most minerals to mine. Widow Mines go off to kill some of the Lings that are moving in. We do have highly stimmed units. They do get picked up. Good pickup by those medvacs. Was that an auto? Was that a manual detonation?
No, those were the Widow Mines.
And we got a GG from Ashikaga, and Wildarms takes the win. Good game, and a kudos to Wildarms for just keeping that pressure going.
Yep.
Hit that like, favorite, subscribe, and share button, guys. We greatly appreciate it.
Send us in your replays in at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com.
Email address down below. You guys have a great day. If we don't see you on Thanksgiving tomorrow, because we won't, happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
GG.